Umberto Profazio. He's an associate fellow at the International Institute for Strategic Studies. He's joining us from London. Umberto, thank you very much for being with us here on TRT World. So what will have made Dbeibah think that at this point he can now run for president?
It's obviously interesting to see the timing. I mean, he was in Istanbul a couple of days ago, so he probably has received the support from Turkey. What is really interesting is the fact that this shows how the cracks are increasingly visible in Libya as we get closer to the December elections. The name of Dbeibah, which is the Prime Minister of the Government of National Unity, adds to the other front runners, which has been mentioned before, like Saif Gaddafi, but also other heavyweights in the west of Libya, including former Minister of Interior Fatih Bashaga, and apparently also the deputy head of the former Presidency Council, Ahmed. So as we get closer to the December elections, this adds more complexity to the electoral process, but it's also contravening the Libyan Political Dialogue Forum, which explicitly barred the incumbent from running for the next elections.
Now, Umberto, regardless of who is up there, and you mentioned some of those names as we did earlier, is Libya in a position to hold an election that anyone will see as being free and fair?
I don't think so, because the recent events also showed that we are witnessing the rise of an opaque system in which there are there is no rule of law, and in which the political wrangling exposed the cracks and the fractures inside Libya, especially between the institutions and the political bodies. I mean, the political wrangling which we witnessed in the last 48 hours between the Presidency Council and the Foreign Minister Najla Mangoush is a symptom of the fact that without a constitutional basis for elections, without a constitutional framework, we can see an increase in political tensions and political polarization because these elections are coming very closer. And this is a very important moment because it is the clock is ticking, and the window of opportunity to see the counter-revolutionary front taking the edge in the region, as we have witnessed in Tunisia and Sudan, is closing. So that's why probably the international community is pushing for having elections as quick as possible. But this is probably an easy fix that will not solve all Libya's problems.
It's got plenty more to deal with. Okay, Umberto Profazio, I do appreciate your analysis, so thank you so much.